Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Falls Cable Access. This is Marlon Hestatoon, and we are bringing you Menomonee Falls boys tennis today from Menomonee Falls High School on May 26th of 2021. Today's exciting match will involve the home Falls Phoenix and the visiting Port Washington Pirates. Potential subsectional matchup as state time rolls around this season between these two clubs. Hopefully we'll have some exciting matches to take place today. Today, our cameras will be focused on court number one with the doubles number one teams from both schools. But we will be updating you throughout the day on the other matches that take place. And here is today's lineups. Playing singles number one from Menomonee Falls, Connor Criscio will be facing Sam Kopp from Port Washington. Singles number two will be Sahil Shah. He will be facing Carson Roller from Port Washington. Falls will be sending out as their number three singles player, Dylan Nadolski, and he will be playing Jakub Micah from Port Washington. And then the number four singles match today for Menomonee Falls will be Ben Nisi facing off against Port Washington's Dagan Daniels. Our doubles matchups today for Port Washington, the number one doubles team of Nile Kuhl and Ryan Luib will be facing off against Menomonee Falls' Simon Blowers and Izak Roscher. Number two doubles, the Phoenix will be sending Matt Dieselhorst and Wesley Curtis out onto the court to face off against Port Washington's Sam Decker and Logan Hodorowski. And the number three doubles today, Menomonee Falls will be sending Henry Pomeroy and Owen Tauchis to face Connor Cohen and Luke Markowitz. So again, exciting match this afternoon, visiting Port Washington Pirates and the Menomonee Falls Phoenix here at Menomonee Falls High School. And we'll be getting underway in just a moment. And we are underway with this afternoon's number one doubles match between the visiting Port Washington Pirates and the Menomonee Falls Phoenix. Here on court number one, the number one doubles teams from Port Washington, Nile Kuhl and Ryan Luib. They are facing off against the Phoenix number one doubles team of Simon Blowers and Izak Roscher. For those of you that may not be familiar with the young men playing today for the Pirates, Nile Kuhl, he'll be the Port Washington Pirate with the white headband, and Ryan Luib, he'll have the red headband on. And for the Phoenix, Simon Blowers was wearing the hat in the gray on black. Izak Roscher is in the white and gray. So again, this is the number one doubles match. Menomonee Falls out to a quick love 30 lead. That point makes it 15-30. Port Washington comes into today's match with an overall record of 3-5. A little bit of injuries to deal with. Having to shuffle their lineup a bit today. Actually, this match impacted by their injuries, as typically Ryan Luib plays on their number two doubles team. So this is the first time this year that Kuhl and Luib have played together. We'll see how that works out today for them. 40-30 Port Washington. Second serve. Catching the double fault at the wrong time there. Moves us to deuce. Advantage Phoenix after that double fault. And with that point, first game of the first set goes to the Phoenix. We will flip the scorecard and flip sides, and be back briefly with game number 2 of this first set. Menomonee Falls leading 1-love. Across the way there, you might be able to see Connor Criscio playing in the number 1 singles match against Sam Kopp for Port Washington. Connor is quickly out to a 3-love lead over on the number 1 singles match. Looking around at some of the other scorecards, they're not moving quite as quickly as the number 1 matches, so we will update you on those throughout the day. Menomonee Falls first opportunity to serve. Roscher will serve first for Menomonee Falls. $15-love. Roscher and Blowers putting together a nice season for Menomonee Falls. Overall, the Menomonee Falls team is having a very nice season. The biggest challenge for Menomonee Falls is the conference they play in. 4 of the top 10 teams in the state all come from the Greater Metro Conference. Unfortunately, that's quite a hurdle to overcome. Long on the return there for Luib. Roscher with a nice close there on that exchange. Nice serve, nice placement there by Roscher. Unfortunately, Luib had nothing to do with that one. Closes out game 2 for the Phoenix, making it 2-love. Luib will be taking serve for Port Washington on game 3. Nice first serve from Luib. Blowers unable to handle. 15-love. A little strong there for Luib. Takes us to 15-all. Back to the overall records, Menomonee Falls comes into the day 11-4 overall, but 2-3 in conference. Showing that competitiveness of the Greater Metro Conference. Double fault there from Luib, making it 15-30. Kuhl tried to jump that one, but not able to handle it quite enough. Pushed it down into the net, taking us to 15-40. Luib unable to handle that return. Final score of third game. Takes us to 3-love Menomonee Falls. And we will change sides. The first set is moving quickly. Over on the number one singles, Crisio and Kopp sitting at 4-1 as they change sides. Currently number two singles, Menomonee Falls, Heel Shaw and Carson Roller from Port Washington. Roller leads 1-0 And the number two doubles, Matt Dieselhorse and Wesley Curtis for the Phoenix, playing Sam Decker and Logan Hodorowski. The Phoenix lead that 1-love also at this time. Blowers with serve here on the fourth game, starting off 15-love. Flowers and Roscher sitting at 11-4 on the year for their matches, with all of their losses coming against teams that have expectations of state in mind. So they're having a great year, but again, the challenges of the conference have thrown a couple of roadblocks up. Probably need a couple of key victories at subsectionals or sectionals to make their way to state, but Coach Andershak for the Phoenix is hopeful that these young men will be able to pull that out as we move into the state tournament season. So with that service, Blowers puts an end to game 4, making it 4-love Menomonee Falls. Kuhl set to serve here for game 5. Nice first serve from Kuhl. Blowers unable to handle it. 15-love Port Washington. Nice little rally there with the teams. Blowers handling most of the work on that one. 15 all. Second serve for Kuhl. Try that second serve again. Over on the one singles court, Crisio has won the first set. 6-1. Another nice first serve from Kuhl here at 15-30, but unable to get that one back, taking us to 15-40 here in game 5. A little wide there for Kuhl on first serve. Big return from Simon Blowers. Luib was unable to handle. Brings us to the end of game 5, with it being 5-love Menomonee Falls. See if the Phoenix can close out this first set when they take serve on the next game. Looking over at the twos courts, Sahil Shah's come back a little bit. He now leads the first set 2-1. And over on the two doubles, the Phoenix number 2 doubles team leading that 3-love in the first set. Izak Roscher set to serve here in game 6 of the first set. Well-placed ball there on the first serve by Roscher. Catching right in the corner of the box, just outside of Luib's reach. Setting himself with the first ace of the day for himself. Roscher serves heating up a little bit here in game 6. 30-love. That long return from Luib, taking us to 40-love. And that closes out game 6 and set 1. 6-love for the Menomonee Falls Phoenix team of Blowers and Roscher, taking us to 1-love. Luib will be serving first here in the first game of second set for the Port Washington Pirates. Taking a walk down and looking at the number 3 and the number 4 courts. Number 3 singles. Menomonee Falls leads 5 games love in the first set. Number 3 doubles. The Phoenix lead 4-1 in the first set. Number 4 singles. Menomonee Falls leading 4-1 in the first set. Number 4 doubles. Menomonee Falls also leading there 6-1. Double fault from Luib, making it love 40 here in the first game of set number 2. Nice backhand return from Roscher. Kuhl unable to handle it, giving the first game to Menomonee Falls. Again, 1 love here in set number 2. Flowers with a nice second serve. Still enough heat on it to cause Kuhl have a little trouble handling that one. 15 love, Menomonee Falls. Nice overhand return there by Roscher on that one. Takes us to 30 all. $40-30. Simon Blowers putting the pressure on there with some good first serves on that game. Setting the Phoenix up for some easy returns, even when Port Washington was able to get the ball back in play. Moves us to 2 games love Menomonee Falls. With Kuhl starting to service here on game number 3 of the second set. Flowers with the return on that. Love 15. A little hard on that serve there for Kuhl. Second serve upcoming. Not quite able to handle the lob there. It's Kuhl. Taking us to love 30. little stronger for Roscher. 15-30. Flowers with a nice backhand there. Tough one for Luib to handle. Sets up 15-40. Roscher coming through on the smash. Closes out game 3. So at that point, that'll take us to 3-love here in the second set, with the Phoenix on the serve next. Cross on the number 1 singles. Connor Criscio leading 3-love, his second set. Oh, scratch that. Changing the scorecard. Now up 5-love in the second set. He'll be trying to close out Sam Kopp over on the number 1 singles court. Izak Roscher will be on the serve here for the Phoenix. Just a little bit of a out of Blauer's reach on that one. Not able to get a good return on it. Love 15. all. Flowers making up for the miss on the last point. Second serve for Roscher. (30-15) for the Phoenix as we do a little ball retrieval here. Double fault there for Roscher. Takes us to 30-all. Roscher on a second serve. Second straight double fault takes us to 30-40. Kuhl and Luib get in their first game of the set. Making it 3-1 with Luib on the service. Double fault for Luib. Love 15 over on the one singles court. Connor Criscio finishes off Sam Kopp. 6-love in the second set to take his match 2-0. A little light on the return there for Roscher. 15-all. That'll take Criscio to 9-7 on the season. Little long there for Blowers. (30-15). Second serve for Luib. Double fault takes us back to 30-all. Double fault there for Luib. Takes us to 30-40. Little strong there for Roscher. Takes us to deuce. Unfortunately for Luib, another double fault, setting up advantage for Menomonee Falls. Flowers and Roscher able to break back there against the Pirates, moving us to 4-1 here in the second set for the Phoenix team. Flowers should be on the serve here as we head into game 6. Looking over at the number 2 courts. Menomonee Falls, Sahil Shah and Port Washington's Carson Roller still in the first set, with Roller leading 3-2. Over on the doubles, number 2, Menomonee Falls took the first set and leads in 2-1 in the second set. That's the team of Matt Dieselhorse and Wesley Curtis playing against Sam Decker and Logan Hodorowski from Port Washington. Nice smash there from Roscher. Take that point for the Phoenix. Setting us at 30-love. Second serve for Blowers. Nice return there by Luib. Setting up a difficult shot for Roscher, unable to handle it. 30-15. Flowers gets a little spin on that one. Luib unable to handle it. 40-15. Flowers with the ace. Winning that game to set us up at 5-1 for the Phoenix. With Nile Kuhl set to serve. Second serve for Kuhl. Nice placement there by Blowers. Love 15. Nice first serve there by Nile Kuhl. 15 all. Wind playing a bit of a havoc with the serve tosses from all the players today. Kuhl couldn't quite fit that lob in, taking us to 15-30. Nice first serve again from Kuhl. Roscher's return a little bit long, 30 all. Second serve for Kuhl. Roscher getting a little overexcited on that one. I think he saw the point before it was actually set. Takes us to 30-40. Nice overhand there from Blowers to put an end to that little rally. Takes us to deuce. Advantage falls. And with that return by Izak Roscher, that finishes off Game 6. Menomonee Falls team of Simon Blowers and Izak Roscher taking a 2-sets-to-love victory over Port Washington's Nile Kuhl and Ryan Luib, moving their record to 12-4 on the season, and setting themselves up for a potential exciting match tomorrow. If the weather holds, as Marquette is next on their schedule. Always a difficult opponent for any of the teams in the Greater Metro Conference. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching Falls Cable Access as we watch the Menomonee Falls Phoenix take on the Port Washington Pirates. Our match today, we are following the #1 doubles team of Simon Blowers and Izak Roscher versus Nile Kuhl and Ryan Luib from Port Washington. The Menomonee Falls team of Blowers and Roscher getting a 6-love, 6-1, 2-set victory to move their overall season record up to 12-4. Menomonee Falls has a challenging task coming up. If the weather holds tomorrow, they'll be playing Milwaukee Marquette, always one of the top schools in the conference and in the state, as they are again this year. So good luck to the Phoenix as they move on to that match. And again, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to Falls Cable Access. You're watching boys tennis here at Menomonee Falls High School. Thanks again. I'm Marlon Hestatoon for Falls Cable Access.